wonder why I'm not so short today. Okay, that's much more better. And of course, today we're still reading this. Oh. Why are you here? I already done reading you. Junie P is a beauty shop guy, and I'm done reading you. So I gotta put you in where you are. And now I gotta put taking out the real one. Oh, what about the thingy? What about the thingy about Valentine? Oh, look at this. She's so happy. Let's do it. Okay. So this time it's a book about Junie B. Jones at the Mushy Gushy Valentime. One true lover, huh? Oh, she looks so happy. I love Valentine. And I do remember at Valentine I made this little card. This little card. Here it is. There was a little card at here. And I love you, Carmen. Hope you got a good Valentine Day. And this is me hugging him, of course. And I do draw a little picture about me and hugging him. Oh well. I love him, of course. He's a really adorable bear. I love him. Not love it for kissing, just to be a best friend forever. Okay, let's go and read this. I want to go and read this now. 1. Party ideas. My name is Junie B. Jones. I go to school in room 9. Room 9 is where we have afternoon kindergarten. Also, we're morning kindergarten. I'm not familiar with arrangement. Today at school, my teacher had an announcement to make. Announcement is means schoolwork for listen to me and I mean it. Okay? My teacher name is Misters. Misters told us that we have been going to have a special day in room 9. It's called Valentine's Day. She said that Valentines are special card about friendship, like me and him, Carmen. Yeah, remember him? And sometime I even made him a nickname. Name was Caramel. That's really funny. Well, I do feel delicious a little. All of us in room 9 are going to give them to each other. My bestest friend Lucille squealed real happy. Ooh, I love getting cards, teacher, she said. I especially love getting the kind with money in them. Money is my favorite kind of mail. Are you liking Ted? Was the one with the lucky money, I think she liked the lucky money thingy in the lucky bag, which was in Ted. I knew it. Me too, Lucille, I said. Money is my favorite kind of mail too. Plus also, I enjoy the publisher clearinghouse sweepstakes. Misters did a chuckle. Well, I'm sorry, girls, but I'm afraid there won't be money in our Valentines, she said. In room 9, we'll just be sending happy wishes to hug each other, but it still will be a lot of fun. She smiled. We will making a special Valentine box to hold all the cards. And on the day of our party, we will personally deliver the cards to each one of you, she explained. Just then it jumped right out of my chair because nobody even mentioned the party before. Hooray! I yelled. Hooray for parties! Can we have cake and donuts, misters? And what about cheese, popcorn, and cotton candy and pretzels and candy apples? I thought some more. Plus also we need red licorice and peanut butter cups probably, and melted covered raisins. Chocolate covered raisins. Oh my, that's a lot. And oh yeah, malted milk balls and gummy bears. I look over at her. Maybe you should writing this down, I said. Mister shook her head no. She said we would have cupcake, punch, and candy hearts. Ooh, cupcakes. I never eat a cupcake before. A cupcake might be sweet and delicious with some sprinkles. I do make one for Uncorpy, but sadly I put it somewhere and I doesn't even remember it. Mostly in my trash, well, because her Uncorpy room doesn't fit really well for a cupcake. Only fit for an udon noodle, just like that. And candy hearts, I like them. Well, heart is not really my favorite shape. Mostly stars will be. Well, the sweets flavor will lighten me up, though. I do like candy. Hey, misters, can we add some chocolate hearts instead of candy hearts? Please. I love chocolate. And sometimes on Valentine's, I mostly see boys giving chocolate to girls as Valentines. And I will love them the chocolates. I'll like and subscribe or I steal your chocolate. Kind of like that. I feel really shy after I smile that. Well, cause not much thought went into the menu, that's why. Lucille stood up. What kind of punch, teacher? She asked. Punch? I think it kind of like a kind of smoothie or something. I don't know. What will have fresh raspberries and strawberries floating in it? My Nana's carrier always put fresh raspberries and strawberries into our punch, and it is delicious. Okay. Well, watermelon punch is my favorite, though. Because it got a sweet one. Mostly perfect for summer. After that, Lucille toured around in her fluffy dress. Now what about dancing? I am learning ballroom dancing at my expensive dancing school. And so I would be happy to teach for children who are cheaper than me. Don't say we're cheaper than you. We're more expensive than you. Not always. We are all cheaper than you. You dumb Lucille. I thought about Lucille is pretty rude, though. Why she called me cheaper? I'm not really a cheaping. I'm not cheap, okay? I am expensive. Jamo Hall waved his hand in the air. But what about a puppet show? He asked. If we can't have dancing, can we have a puppet show? Yes, said a girl named Linny. Or else maybe we could hire a magician. Or what about a wild animal act? As a boy named Roger, like a grizzly bear or a sea lion. Oh my God. Just when a boy named Polly Alien Puffer ran right to the front of a room, he jumped up and down over the place. No, wait! I got it! He shouted real excited. We could get some of those jugglers who juggle chainsaw. Are you crazy? We juggle chainsaws. I do kind of like it. Well, but it's for the safety, though. After that, Room 9 clapped and whistled and hooted and hollered. Hey! Teach me how to whistle, please. I didn't know how to whistle. 'Cause who want to love chainsaw jugglers? That's what I would like to know. After we finished clapping, we looked at Mistress. Her head was on her desk and her eyes were staring out of a door. When all children in room 9 got very quiet, 'cause Mistress was scaring us a little bit. Like this. Or like this. Kind of like that. Plus, also we're out of party ideas. scribble scraps. The next day, me and my bestest friend and Grace are playing on the playground. And guess what? We saw Mr. carry giant box into room 9. And of course, it all the punch for you, and all the candy hearts, and all the cupcakes, pink cupcakes that I like for you. It got a matcha flavor or chocolate flavor. I don't really like cupcakes as well, so I would like to it got a matcha flavor or chocolate flavor. Mint will be really okay. Or something yellow will be really okay for me. It was a box we're going to decorate for Valentine's Day, I think. Wowie, wow, wow! That thing will hold 1,000,000 bajillion Valentine cards, I said, real thrilled. And Grace did a frown at me. Stop saying Valentine, Junie B, she said. You keep on saying Valentine with an M sound. Valentine. It was Valentine. You're supposed to say Valentine with an N sound. I didn't frown back at her. Who said so? I asked. I said so, said that Grace. Didn't you hear my voice? I just got finished telling you it got an N in it. The word is Valentine. I did a huffy breath at that girl. You're not the boss of my words, Grace, I said. This is a free country, and if I want to say Valentine, I can, and I will not even go to jail. That Grace looked annoyed at me. You didn't say you would go to jail, Junie B, she said. But I wish you would say the word correctly. That's all. Okay. Yeah, well, we can always have what we wish for, Grace, I told her. I wish Valentine had an M in it, but it doesn't, does it? After that, me and that Grace make squinty eyes at each other. Plus also, we cross our arms. And we tap on our angry feet. Only pretty soon, we got tired of that, because fighting it with your friend is not that fun. Of course it is. Remember this one? Don't fight, be friends. And of course it will. That's how come both of us hug each other, we said. Apology. Sorry, Junie B, said Grace. Sorry I tried to be the boss of your words. Sorry, Grace, I said back. Sorry, Valentine doesn't got an M in it. After that, both of us holded hands, and we skipped all the way to room 9. That is what we called a victory skip. Are you sure? Pretty weird, huh? And guess what else? After we got to room 9, Mr. said it was time to decorate the Valentine's box. Ooh, that sound fun. Everybody quick sat down in their seats. When we watched Mrs. cover the box with shiny white paper. Plus also, she cut a meal slot in the top. After that, all the children got out our scissors, and we cut out paper hearts to paste on the sides. I cut my fastest. Misters, look, I said. I am already done cutting my heart, and so I have the fastest scissors in room 9 probably. Just then a meanie boy named Jim jumped up from his chair. No, you don't. Look over here. I already cut 2 hearts. See? 1, 2. So ha-ha on you, I said. I quick cut another heart. Well, you know I have 2 too. And so you're not the winner anymore, meanie Jim. I held up one more. 3, he yelled. I just cut number 3. So I'm still one ahead of you. I made my scissors go speedy fast. I have 3 too, so there, I said. Jim did a fast snip. 4. Come up to 4, I said. That's how a cup got frustration inside me. Stop it, Jim. Stop cutting so fast, and I mean it. After that, I tried to cut one more heart but my sister went very out of my control. My heart turned out like scribble scraps. Darn it! Now look what you made me do! I hollered, real mad, and all of a sudden, a big hand came flying over the top of my head and snatched my fingers right on my fingers. I bended my head back to see who it was. Misters. I did a gulp. I was afraid it was you, I said kind of soft. Well, then Misters went to Jim's table and she snatched his scissors too. And so me and him had to sit in our chairs for the rest of the day. We didn't get to decorate the Valentine's box, 'cause our cutting days were over, that's why. And our pasting days never even got started. Picking out Valentine's. The Valentine's box turned out very beautiful. Well, after it was finished, Misters passed out lists for us to take home. The list has the name of all the children in room 9. There are 18 children in our class, said Misters. And so that means everyone needs to bring 18 Valentines. I raised my hand. Do we bring Valentines for ourselves too? I asked her. Well, no, she said. I mean, there's no rule against it, I suppose. But Valentines are really supposed to be given for others. She thought for a second. Oops, I guess that means I made a mistake, doesn't it? She says. Since you won't be bringing a card for yourself, you only need to bring a card in 17 Valentines. I raised up my hand again. Yeah, only what if we want to bring a Valentine for you, Misters? I asked. Well, then you won't be back up 18 again, wouldn't you? She said. 7 plus 1 equals 18. I tapped on my chin. Yeah, only that was there people in here. So we don't actually like that much. Do we have to bring a Valentine too? Yes, Junie B, she said. Of course you do. A Valentine Day is a day of friendship for everyone. So every single boy and girl in room 9 will bring a card for each other boy and girl. After Mister's explaining, she sat down at her desk. I zoomed up and whispered in her ear. Yeah, I only know I have to bring cards for regular boys and girls, I said real soft. But I don't have to bring cards to the big, fat, stinky heads, do I? All of a sudden, Mistress threw her arm into the air. Yes, Junie B, yes you do, she said. For the last time, you will bring a card for everyone in room 9, even the big, fat, stinky heads. Just then all in room 9 looked at her. The teacher not supposed to say big, fat, stinky heads, I think. After that, Mister closed her eyes for a real long time. And finally, she stood up very slow, and she went to the sink, and she looked at aspirin. And the next day, it was Saturday. And it was the funnest Saturday ever, because Daddy took me to the drugstore, and he bought me a beautiful heart antennas for my head. Plus, also, he let me pick up my very own box of Valentines. Oh, yeah, right. After we got home, Mother helped me pick out the perfect cards for every person in room 9. First, I picked a card for my bestest friend named Lucille, a fluffy princess on the front of it. This one, Mother, I said. I'll give Lucille this one, because when she grows up, she's going to marry an expensive prince, and she's going to let me and Grace sweep her castle. Plus, also, we will wear her raggedy used-up gowns. Mother looked at me. Lucille is a regular saint, she said very quiet. I know it, I said. Me and Grace are lucky to have her. After that, I found the perfect card for Grace too. It had 2 running shoes on the front of it. Mother read me the words. I said, Valentine, you and I make the perfect pair. We do, Mother. Me and Grace do have a perfect pair, because Grace can beat me at running, and I can beat a Grace and lots of other stuff probably. Only I haven't actually found anything yet. After that, I pick up special card for the others of our children room 9. Every time I pick out a Valentine, Mother cross a name off a list. Finally, we're only one name left. Jim, said Mother. You still have to pick a card for Jim. I did a big sign, because I didn't want to give that guy one, of course. I looked all through my box of Valentines. And then all of a sudden, I saw a card with a funny skunk on the front. That one, I said. I sent Jim that one. Mother shook her head. I don't know, Junie B, I said. A picture of a skunk just doesn't seem very nice. I put it in an envelope. Perfect, I said, because neither is this Jim. On Monday, I skipped to room 9 very thrilled. Misters, look, I said. I have all my Valentines from a big giant Valentine box. But right here is this paper bag I'm carrying. I run and show her inside. See them, misters? I match every single card to exact person who will get it. I explained. Mistress patted my head and she said the word, good job. But she showed me to put in my hands. And she showed me how to put my Valentine through a mail slot in the box. I do believe you're the very first person in room 9 to bring her cards, says Mistress. She did a gasp. I did a gasp at that exciting news. First, Mistress? I asked. I'm really first? After that, I sprang way high in the air. I ran around and around in a circle. I've never been first at everything before, I said real squealy. Not ever, never. That's a prize for winning. I closed my eyes and held up my hands. Put right in my hands, okay, misters? I won't be even peek, I promise. After that, I stood there real patient. But nothing got put in my hands. Finally, Mistress bent down next to my ear. Junie B, honey, I'm really sorry, but there's no prize, she said. We weren't even having a contest. I opened my eyes. We weren't? I asked. Mistress shook her head no. My shoulders slumped a teeny bit. So then, a prize would be out of the question, probably, I said. Mr. shrugged. I'm afraid that I didn't buy any prizes, she said. After that, I rocked back and forth on my feet and thought. Would you have a mint in your drawer, maybe? Or some stickers? I asked. Mr. smiled as she took me to her desk and looked in her drawers. How about a broken piece of chalk and a yellow rubber band? She asked. Sold, I said. After that, Mistress told me the congratulations and she gave me my prizes. I quick skipped to my table to show them to Lucille. She wrinkled up her nose. Yuck! Have you been going through the trash can again? She asked. No, silly. These are my prizes. What the heck is this? Ew. Bye-bye. No, silly. These are my prizes, I said. I got prizes for bringing my Valentine first. Lucille smoothed her dress. Yes, well, I would have brought my cards today too, but they're not back from the printer yet, she said. What? I said, what printers? The printers are where I print the name on the cards, she said. Wait till you see them, Junie B. Every card will have a love and kisses from Junie B at the bottom of it. She hugged herself. They're so beautiful, she said. Each Valentine has a cherry lollipop on the front, and the lollipop is the shape of a cupid. She sighed very dreamy. Cupid is a symbol of Valentine's Day, you know. Of course I know, I said back. Plus also skunks and shoes are symbols of Valentine's Day too, and that's what they're on my cards. After that, me and Lucille did our work till recess. When all of us went outside to play with our best friend named Grace. Only too bad for us, because Lucille kept on bragging about Valentine's Day. Is that how she and Grace got into a disagreement? I want to get more Valentine than anyone, bragged Lucille. Is that because the boys love me better than any other girls, and they will be bringing me lots and lots of cards? No thanks to Lucille. Not everyone like you. Not even me. But people who is bragging a lot is a kind of people that I really hate. So please stop bragging about you. Grace looked curious at her. But Mr. said only bring one card for every boy and girl, remember? No lots and lots. Lucille flounced her flouncy dress. Silly Grace, look at me for your goodness sake. I'm precious. And when your precious boys automatically bring you lots of Valentines. We just can't help ourselves. She twirled again around. I'm the cutest girl in room 9, Grace. And I'm cuter than everyone else. No, you don't. You look really silly, and I don't like kids with makeup on their face. She giggled and pointed. Even you. After that, Grace did a little frown, because that hurt her feeling, I think. I tapped on Lucille. Yeah, only Grace is the nicest, Lucille. Of course. I don't need them to be beautiful or not. I only need them to be nice. And I want you to be nice to everyone. Even the one who made you angry. So ignore them, of course. I said, so maybe the boys will bring her lots of Valentines too. Lucille did a huffy breath at her. But I'm richer than Grace, Junie B. So that's another reason to bring me more, she said. I thought for a minute. Yes, but Grace can run faster, I said. So, said Lucille, my hair is longer and boys like long hair. No, we don't. I looked at Grace's head, but Grace's hair is springier and curlier. I said, is that cute? Cute, but as a button. Cute as a button. Lucille made squinty eyes at me. But I have a big screen TV and a pool, she said real loud. That's how come me and Grace leaned our heads together and we got in a huggle. Finally, I looked up at Lucille. Okay, here's what we come up with, I said. Grace can whistle through her teeth, plus she can wiggle her ears. And also she can dribble basketball through her legs while she's running. Lucille jumped up and down. But I have a pony, she hollered. I patted her very sympathetic. Sorry, I said real soft. Grace has a snake. Cool. After that, Lucille's shoulders got very sagging. She sat down in the grass, 'cause boy loves snakes better than everything. Pretty soon, that Grace sat down next to Lucille, and she put her arm around Lucille's shoulders and she patted her. 'Cause guess what else? Grace is a good sport. Okay, I'm tired now. I hope you like and subscribe and goodbye because I'm sleepy. Okay, I'm still peeking at you. Bye-bye.